Well, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bobbie and this is Bobbie Reads Tarot, and today you guys are going to get a bonus video because I want to take a look at what is going on with a couple of things here in the US. The first thing I want to look at is this announcement that just came out today. I'm filming this on Tuesday, the 28th of January at, let's see, 7 a.m. And it was announced that Trump is freezing all federal funding and grant money. Now, this does not apply to money that goes directly to individuals such as Social Security or Medicaid. But what this does do is it goes to federally funded programs such as universities, medical schools, all kinds of things where the money goes to programs that helps people pay their rent. It goes to just all different kinds of resources. It pays people's salaries, so there will be people that do go unpaid. So let's take a look at that. The other thing I want to take a look at is I want to take a look at the energy for RFK Jr.'s confirmation hearings tomorrow. So with all that being said, as always, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research, form your own opinions, and be kind to one another in the comment section down below. You're totally entitled to your opinion. Just state it in a kind way. And let's jump into this, you guys. If you're ever curious to know what decks I use, if you go in the description box down below, there is a link to my website. On my website, I have all of the decks listed as well as links to where you can purchase them. Also in the description box down below, I have a link to join my channel, and it's a great way to support the channel, and my members get access to member-only content, member-only lives, all kinds of really great stuff. It's only 99 cents a month. So if you're interested in checking that out, that is in the comment section down below. Now, not the comment section, excuse me, the description box. So the first energy that I'm pulling for is the energy around Trump and his stopping of the federal funding, the federal grants. Okay, so this is the first energy that we're going to look at. So the first card we have, the energy, is the Knight of Pentacles. This is typically the Trump card. It's so funny. Whenever this one comes up, it's like, I always like laugh and say that Elon Musk is the King of Pentacles because he has more money than Trump, but Trump's the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This is just yucky energy of, you know, someone who is, this is financial mismanagement. So Trump is walking financial mismanagement. I mean, that is what this whole situation is. But what the challenge is, this Three of Wands reverse, is this is a lack of action. I'm feeling like something is going to get in his way of being able to really enact this. I think that the fallout is going to be so huge, and there's going to be so much of a negative response that there's no way he's going to actually be able to really do this for long, because the impact is going to be so monumental if he were to continue this. He's not learning his lessons of the past. He's just continuing to make stupid mistake after stupid mistake after stupid mistake, and he does not learn from his mistakes at all. He does not. What he's going into is this Star reversed energy. And when the Star is reversed, this is negativity, this is maladies. This is like, he's going into he's going from not learning into negative situations, bad situations. And I feel like with maladies, a lot of people have been predicting that we're going to have another pandemic with this bird flu uptick. This is not a good time to cut federal funding, especially around sciences and medicine, research and study. And I'm wondering if this is indicating that this dumb decision that he's made is going to have an impact down the road on, if we do have a pandemic, there's going to be ramifications. It's going to cost us. This Death reversed card, this is all about like conclusions, things winding up. Things winding up. man, you guys, I just keep wondering if something's going to happen to Trump. I know I keep saying I don't see him being long for this world. This reading, though, is I'm really only looking at today, which is the 28th, and tomorrow, which is the 29th. So I'm wondering if this is probably referring to his wanting to end certain programs that this funding supports. It's his way of like ending things, but it's not well thought out. It's nothing he does is well thought out. What he doesn't see coming is this division, this breaking up. So there's going to be people that are going to come to him and say, listen, like, you cannot do this, and I will have to stop supporting you. Or there's going to be like a lot of division where people are going to threaten. I don't know that you can really threaten Trump, but it's going to be this idea of like, this is not good for me or the people in my state. I cannot support this. Trump isn't, he's thinking that all of these people are always going to fall in line, these Trump sycophants. And again, these are for entertainment purposes only. I do want to say this too. Some people come to my readings and they say, you're biased. Guess what? Everybody on this planet is biased. That's why there's a thing called unconscious bias. You can't control it. There's a difference now between being biased and letting it affect your reading. I have plenty of examples on my channel of where, even though I'm biased, I'll tell it straight. I'll tell you like it is. If the cards are saying something I don't like, I'm going to tell you it. I'm going to tell you I don't like it, but I'm going to tell you. Examples of this are my Michelle Obama video and my Pete Hegseth video. Go watch those, and it's a perfect example of this. So just FYI, if you're going to say that I'm biased, yes, everyone has a bias. It's impossible to not be biased, okay? And if they didn't get rid of DEI, if they actually kept DEI around and educated people, people would know this. This is what DEI teaches, but whatever. DEI is a devil and creates wokeness. So sorry, you guys. You got a little bit of my opinion there. So the environment right now is this Queen of Cups energy. I feel like this is that advisor that he has, Sally Wiles. She is trying to keep him in order. She's trying to facilitate things, keeping him on a short leash. I feel like she's maybe giving him options, like you can do this, or you can do this, or you can do this, or something. She's trying to mitigate what's happening right now. She's trying to be a voice of reason, but we have this Ace of Swords reverse, and this is about conflict. This is the environment that Trump is in. It's chaos, it's complications, it's disruption. So he's just creating all of this chaos and all of this disruption. What he's wanting to do is project this image of strength. Look at me, I'm a strong man, I'm strength. This is what I want everyone to see me as. I'm this great, strong leader. But the end result is this King of Coins reverse. You guys, this is the Elon Musk card. So I feel like this cutting of funding is related to Doge. I'm wondering if we're going to find out that this was the brainchild of Elon Musk, or Elon pushed him to do this, or they're going to push Elon to take the fall for this, maybe. Maybe it's not going to go over very well, and they're going to say, hey, this wasn't really our idea. This was Elon's idea for, the Department of Government Efficiency, and make him the fall guy. This is really interesting. I'm curious to see how this dynamic plays out because, we're starting with Trump and we're ending with Elon. There's a whole lot of mess in here, you guys. There is definitely a whole lot of mess. I want to see what's the immediate outcome. What is the immediate outcome of this whole plan to freeze government federal grants? How is everybody holding up? I hope you are all doing well. I know that it's been a tough time this first, a little over a week with Trump in office. Plus, I know a lot of people are getting very sick. I've heard of several people that have had COVID, or you guys know I was sick about a month ago, and I'm still like fighting off the phlegm from it. Okay, so what is going to be the immediate outcome of Trump's decision here? Okay. So 10 of coins reverse. This is going to hurt a lot of families. This is going to hurt family stability. This is 10 of coins is like the stability of the family card. And with it being reversed, there's going to be disruption. There's going to be destabilizing things happening. We also have the 7 of swords reversed. And if you look at this card, it's like someone's making a deal with a snake. They're like sealing the deal with a handshake, but they're getting bit. Okay. It's very much the energy of Trump. This is all about being deceived. This is deception. This is theft. And this is Trump in here. Because remember, Knight of Coins, this is Trump just coming in here like taking his sweet old time, just messing everything up, taking stuff away from people. There are going to be people who are going to be negatively impacted. Prepare yourselves, brace yourselves. You guys, this is why I keep telling everyone, this is why we need to prepare, because the emergency that we face could be a financial emergency. I've been telling you guys to, get ready. So one of the things that I would recommend is, storing food, because if we get tight financial times, if money is an issue, then if you can conserve what you're spending on food, which I know right now is so expensive, that is something that can help your money go farther. There are a lot of great staples that you can get at the dollar store. So if you don't have a lot of financial resources, that's okay. Do what you can that fits in your budget. My pantry is full of beans and rice, because that's like a complete complex, or a complete protein or whatever. It's like if something goes bad, like at least that's going to give my kids what they need. So that's just like something I'm thinking of, but start like saving money when you can. I know a lot of people are on limited incomes and they can't, but whatever extra you can do, save it. If you can find little extra side ways of making money, like, I don't know, recycling or whatever, little side hustles, whatever you can do to stash money. Also, I've been encouraging you guys to keep cash on hand, because if something happens with the banks or the financial system, you're not going to be able to get money out of the bank. So it's really important that you have cash on hand, and you want to make sure that you don't just have like $100 bill, because if something goes bad, you're not going to be able to get change. So you want to have like lots of small denominations, 1s, 5s, things like that, so that if you're in a jam and you have to pay with cash, you have cash on hand that you can use. Okay. So let's see the long-term effects of this decision that Trump has made to freeze the grant spending. So long-term ramifications of this. Long-term ramifications, please. The Chariot reversed, the 5 of coins, the 2 of swords. So it's going to stall out. It's not going to make a lot of traction, okay? But it's also going to stall out a lot of people. This 5 of coins is there are going to be some people that are very, very dramatically impacted by what he's doing. There's going to have to be a decision that's made regarding this. And this could be a stalemate. Like these, when we have the 2 of swords, this is a big decision. It's a decision you cannot go back from. This is going to have a lasting impact on people. People are going to remember what he's done, not even 2 weeks into his presidency. Okay, you guys, let's shift gears here and let's look at RFK Jr. So RFK Jr.'s confirmation hearings begin tomorrow, and in my opinion, RFK Jr. is a mess, and I can't believe that we're looking at putting someone in office who is like a conspiracy theorist and someone who doesn't, I just, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. Again, entertainment purposes only. Do your own research, form your own opinions, all that good stuff, you guys. No facts, just my interpretations of the cards. Also, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I always forget to remind you guys to do that. And if you have not yet subscribed and you like this content, please click the little subscribe button. A lot of people have gotten unsubscribed, so you may want to double check and just make sure that you are subscribed. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen with RFK's confirmation hearings. What do we think, you guys? Is he in or is he out? If Hegseth is in, I don't see anything that RFK could do that would make him ineligible. Quite honestly. Okay, so starting off right away, we have the King of Swords reversed. So this is someone who's destructive. And I do feel like this is the energy of RFK in this position. He would be destructive. There would be things that he would do that would have a destructive influence, and he would be doing it from this place of like malice. So it's like personal to him, a personal like axe to grind. So whatever his issue is with things like immunizations, vaccinations, fluoride in water, it's a weird personal thing, personal hang up. What the challenge that he's going to face during his confirmation is people trying to hold on to something. And I feel like this is going to be people trying to hold on to some semblance of like, sense, rationality in this situation. So I do feel there's going to be a lot of pushback, but there's going to be this like story that's woven about how RFK has spent all of these years researching all of this stuff and fixing his craft, working on his knowledge. It's going to be spun in this very, very weird narrative that's going to like try to paint RFK Jr. as some kind of an expert. Watch the sane washing of it all, because the narrative that's going to be brought forth by the GOP is going to be mind-blowing. The amount of like work that they're going to have to do to craft the story and to weave this stuff is just, but they're going to do it. They're going to do it. We have this Queen of Wands reversed energy. This is a lack of virtue, and this is feeling controlled. And, this is very much like RFK. He's owned by Trump. Like he capitulated to Trump. He withdrew from the race. Trump is throwing him this bone. And so he's indebted to Trump, whether he admits it or not. That's the dynamic, which is really scary because, well, all of these people are indebted to Trump, which means that they're all doing his bidding. But it's just, it's so frightening. Okay, so what the goal is going to be is the goal I really feel like is going to be to prevent him from being confirmed. The Three of Wands reverse is all about a lack of activity, a lack of forward movement. So they're going to do everything they can. I think this is probably the Dems and perhaps even a few of the GOP, but that's what they're going to want. No one wants him in office. No one, not even the GOP. But I feel like he's just going to get rammed through anyway because it's what Trump wants. Because this judgment reverse, it's like what you don't see coming is that you're not learning a lesson. You're not learning anything. You're not awakening to see like what's worked for you in the past or what hasn't worked for you in the past. It's just going to be this continued like no consequences for past behaviors. I mean, my God, you guys. RFK Jr. left a dead bear in Central Park and said he'd like cut the head off a whale or something insane. Like, what the hell are we doing here? The energy that they're putting out is this like Five of Coins reverse. This is completely morally bankrupt. This is like scraping the bottom of the barrel. It really is. It's like hitting your lowest point and then accepting that you're at your lowest point. It's like, okay, I'm at my lowest point and here I am. And I've accepted it. The environment is fast moving. They want to keep things going. They want to keep people moving, keep people moving quickly so that they can ram these people into office so that they can just move on. The fear is this Nine of Coins reverse energy. This is all about ego. This is ego getting in the way. This is vanity. This is dissatisfaction. There's a lot of really weird feelings going on in the Trump camp in regards to like the interrelationships of it all. You know what I'm saying? Interpersonal relationships. So here's what's interesting is that we have the Emperor reversed. This is the outcome. So the Emperor is like the king, right? This would represent, this is like father energy, but when it's reversed like this, it actually is a card of being passive, and it's a card that can actually indicate a coup d'etat. So this can really be interpreted two ways. Okay, now bear with me. I know some of you guys get crazy when I give you broad ideas and don't give you like a specific, here's what's going to happen, but here's why. Because we know we're looking at broad ideas and broad concepts. So I can't look at these cards and like, it's not like a phone call where someone says like, okay, this is going to happen on this day with this person with this thing here. It doesn't work like that. It's imagery and ideas that I have to kind of fit together to make sense. So I'm not always right in my interpretations, and that's why I like to give you guys the knowledge of what the card means, so that if something slightly different happens, but the energy is the same, it's the same concepts, it just played out a different way. I like to give you guys that information so that you can go, oh, okay, not like, oh, Bobbie was wrong or she lied to us. It was like, oh, she told us it could be this energy. It didn't play out like that, but it's playing out like this. Okay. So I like to empower you all with my readings. So the reason I say that is because I'm actually going to give you two separate ways this could play out, which really contradict each other. But bear with me. Okay. So if this card is representing a coup d'etat, this could be, and I don't think that this is what this is, but what it could be is this could be like one of the few people that they do rally around and don't confirm. So like it would be like a coup d'etat against Trump. It's not really a coup d'etat, but you know what I'm saying? It's like this could be the one where they're like, no, we're not pushing this one through. The other way that this could play out, though, is that with this being also a card of passivity or a passive card, this could be those same people just being passive and allowing the nomination to go through. So this is a tough one to see how it's going to play out because this card can represent two different things. So let's pull 3 cards and see if we can get the outcome of RFK Jr.'s confirmation hearings. Strength reversed. Trying to force it through, using brute force, not being gentle. That's what they're doing. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen. My gut is telling me he's going to be confirmed, but you guys are not asking me what my gut is telling me. You guys are asking me what the cards are telling me. So let's take a peek. Okay. What will be the outcome of these confirmation hearings? We have the 3 of Coins reversed, the World reversed, and the Hanged Man reversed. You guys, he might not be confirmed because the 3 of Coins is a lack of cooperation. This is not working together. This is people not working together. The World reversed is something not being completed. It's something that doesn't go through. It's something that ends up not happening. It's a lacking of fulfillment. And then with the Hanged Man reversed, this is persecution. It can be someone who's a martyr. So there is a possibility that he does not get confirmed, which is super surprising to me. Now remember, okay, you guys, this is the energy as it sits right now on the 28th in the morning when I'm reading this. That does not mean that this energy won't shift and change because people have free will, people have choices. So there could be things that happen between now and tomorrow or tomorrow that will shift this outcome and shift this energy. So just remember, we're reading for the energy as it sits right now. Readings always change and shift because, again, people make different decisions and then the timeline shifts. So this is very interesting. This is going to be one to watch out for. I wouldn't have suspected these cards, but this is very interesting. And now I'm very, very curious to see what's going to go on. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I flip cards. I appreciate you all more than I can ever express. Thank you, thank you, thank you. On your way out, if you have not yet subscribed, please consider clicking that little circle right there. Boop, boop, boop. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.